A rather telling depiction of the media's coverage of Bernie Sanders has gone very viral, put together by independent videomaker Matt Orfalea. The 5-minute clip was shared on Twitter with the caption, "No candidate has endured more unfounded, hateful attacks than Bernie Sanders." Let's take a listen.
He also, I think you're disheveled, you're unlikable, and you're pushy, and I don't think you should be leading anybody.
How old is too old?
I think the issue is, do you seem like you're in the contemporary world? He's a socialist from the 1950s yelling at people in the same screechy voice, without smiling, without any kind of personal connection.
That video went viral. It's been seen literally millions of times across several platforms. And joining us to discuss why he made the video and his thoughts on Sanders' campaign is creator himself, Matt Orfalea. Welcome.
Hey.
Hey, Matt, how
Thanks
are
for
you?
having me, guys.
So give us an update. How many views has it gotten at this point?
About 7 million.
Wow.
That's insane.
And that was only a few days, right?
Right. And I think you told me it actually had more views than like the official Sanders campaign ad, right?
Yeah, Politico
They should be paying
reporter
you.
reported that or tweeted that it had just in one day it had already had more than twice as many.
Yeah.
And now it's got 6 times as many.
Oh my gosh.
At least.
Wow.
So, yeah.
What do you think struck a nerve?
Well, just that it spoke the truth. It really cut through the BS media narrative.
Okay.
That all the BS ad hominem attacks.
So,
and when you see them stacked one after another, then first you'll see you expose this lie, and they're like, oh, I was lied to. This lie, oh, I was lied to. And you keep going, you're like, oh, damn. Everything I've heard about Bernie Sanders on the media has been wrong, So that's really what makes it so effective, I think.
So, Matt, what inspired you to make this? You were sitting at home or you're watching it. What was the clip that broke you that you were like,
actually, I can tell you what.
Yeah.
And it was the Bernie Sanders, he was just up there with his screechy voice, yelling, "Get off my lawn."
Yeah.
What? You're going to compare him to a racist movie character? What the heck? That's insane.
Yeah, right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It's like.
And so what do you think that people aren't getting from the media coverage? What do you see as the media portrayal, and then what do you think the reality is?
What are they seeing? Well, they're just seeing ad hominem attacks. They're just seeing spin, total dismissal of Bernie. Yeah. In his campaign. That's what the media's reporting. But if you look beyond that, if you look at the live streams, you look at the huge rallies. Right. You look at the huge history he has proving his trustworthiness and his dedication to the 99%. I mean, in the best of this country, I just.
So how did you get involved in the campaign? I mean, you're an ardent Bernie fan, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in 2016, I made a lot of videos too. They got tens of millions on Facebook. Campaign never shared them. Glad they finally caught wind of it. And they appreciated it. They reached out. I visited HQ yesterday.
Yeah.
And they offered me a job, but I got to consider. But guess what? They the head of comm told me the first thing he wanted me to do was
go ahead
to dramatically, completely change that video before they put it on Instagram and Facebook.
Why is that?
You want to guess?
Copyright?
No. No.
We can't.
Okay. Here. Because they don't want to hurt Trevor Noah's feelings.
Okay.
My concern and the most of the people that are supporters of Bernie and most of the people that I met in HQ too. They're thankfully it's just head of comm, but our concern is to get Bernie Sanders elected, and head of comm's concern is to not hurt Trevor Noah's feelings. I mean,
what do you want to see the Sanders campaign do from here on out? What do you think the path to victory is?
Dude, well, one thing is F that strategy. And two, Bernie talks a lot about, the people are more powerful than they think. And when he says that, he's referring to the power of the vote, the power of organizing. But really, that campaign needs to embrace the power of grassroots media and use that power.
Yeah. Well, they've built out a whole ecosystem,
Encourage
and I know
that
that
power.
they're glad that you're a part of it.
Yeah.
Matt, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us,
Great to
Matt.
meet you.
Really
Yeah, thanks for
appreciate
coming
it.
in.
Thanks.
Next on Rising, Houston basketball team and the NBA are at the center of international uproar involving trade, free speech, and wealth.
So, what does it have to do with the ongoing Hong Kong protests? We're going to explain. That's next.